I hear you.
Well, let's go down.
Yeah, let's go see what. Is this stuff that you bought all of it? You had to take all of it?
Oh, he had a bunch of stuff laying around, and he was wanting to just sell the arrowheads and the moccasins, and I said, well,
right.
I gave him a number a lot lower than he wanted, and,
right.
And he said, well, $50 more. I said, well, you throw in that photo and these illustrations, and
right.
That's some army stuff. And
here's the don't tell me.
And these are breastplates, Indian. That you remember they wore the breastplates.
Well, protect them from other Indians.
There's some of them that
arrows.
Is that bone or?
Yeah, it's bone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bone from like deer or something.
Yeah.
Okay, there it is. Ruptured duck. It's called the ruptured duck. See, that's what it is. It's called the ruptured.
You want it?
I'd give you $5 for it.
What?
Or whatever. All right, let's see what we got going on. I want to know what's going on in this place.
I bought that from the same guy.
That's very cool.
He thought there were 4 pieces. He thought it was diamonds, but it was clear. What do they call it?
Diamonds?
Not diamonds. That's
a pipe. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That pipe is worth what I paid for it.
Yeah.
These are bear claws.
Bear claws from here.
Yeah. But there's some, look at some of these bird points.
Yep.
Look at that.
Yeah. A couple of those little bigger ones.
Yeah.
What would you sell something like this for?
Ooh.
Just curious.
Well, I'll tell you what I got. I got 1,000 in it.
Wow. Yeah. No, you like the good stuff. Yeah,
That's what I paid him for it. So.
Well, how many do you have?
But I mean, look at how many points are in there.
1, 2, 3, 4,
and
5,
look
6,
at the
7,
sizes.
8,
Some of them.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
And I wanted to show.
There's
John.
probably at least close to 100, I would think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I did count them. There were 90 some. I think.
Okay. Cool.
It's a sack coat. It's a Civil War.
Wow.
What's that?
You still have the trombone player?
Oh yeah, that's under this.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
So tell us what this is. This is Civil War?
Yeah. This is called a sack coat.
Sack coat.
And this is the musician's jacket. And inside vertically, it's got his name, and it says, what was it?
It was Jim Catman, I think.
I buttoned that up.
Oh,
But it says.
I saw it last time.
Yeah, that's cool. The
That's
buttons are very amazing.
So this is 1860, 160 years old or more.
Yeah.
Oh, the condition's amazing.
Oh, these are fantastic. The condition.
What's something like the value on that?
I guess I would sell this for about 600.
Oh, okay.
They're pretty reasonable,
I was
actually.
gonna say that's not bad at all.
And this one would probably be like in the 450.
The Eagles are cool. 450 for this one?
Yeah.
That's cool.
But these are really getting hard to find.
Those are
Oh
nice.
yeah.
Those are
In that
nice.
condition.
And I was going to this helmet.
It's a pickle hub.
Yeah. This is probably from the even pre-Civil War, I think.
From the English?
No, British. I mean, the American.
Okay.
This was probably from. It's got the cross, like a red cross.
So 1850s. They would have.
Yeah.
What would they be like? Would they be a policeman or would they be a military?
No, these were military. But this person was in the
medical field.
medical. I'm sorry, medical field.
Yeah.
And this is a Confederate hat.
Isn't that awesome?
Wow.
And this is hand sewn on.
Yeah.
He wanted something like that on there.
1850s, 1860s.
This is
60s, I guess.
this is a beautiful flute
Oh wow.
that's got. Wait a minute, where is it? Oh, right here, rosewood
Yeah.
on it. And here's I just got this. This is so cool. Look, it's got the original badge on it and everything.
That's Civil War also.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what is that? Is that a
For the
company? A company?
I can't figure out what KOTM is. I've looked, but you know, they had their own, a lot of times, name, initials. And,
How would they make these badges? Would they make these in little foundries and stuff? How would they?
oh yeah,
How
yeah.
would they do it?
Yeah, it had to be from a manufacturer.
That's a horn.
This is a fireman's horn
Isn't that
from
cool?
New York City.
Isn't that awesome?
Look at-
What year is that?
Oh, look at the.
Yeah, this is early. I'd say probably almost the same era or same period.
1840s, 50s?
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
really cool.
mid-century. Yeah.
Mid 1800s, yeah.
And yeah, a lot of times they had scribed stuff on
Would they
here.
just
This
be?
one
Would
didn't.
they be yelling through that, or would they be
Oh yeah, this
blowing?
was orders from the captain.
Like, put more water on that.
Yeah.
That eagle is really cool. A wood.
Yeah, that eagle.
That's really cool. That's one of my
This
favorite
is a
things.
fireman's trumpet. I mean, a presentation trumpet.
Nice. That's really cool. That's beautiful too.
I don't know. I think it sounds like silver.
Does
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I wanted to show you, this dates about 1880 to 90.
1882.
But this is
Would you call it a knight's blanket?
a what?
What did you call it? A knight?
Oh, no, this is Navajo.
Never. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. These you should be familiar with. 'Cause
Yeah, the red ones are harder to find.
Well, the red background, generally a blanket is 4 foot by 6 foot. But look at that.
Wow.
What-
Look at the
Isn't that
pattern
cool?
on that.
What dye? How do they get the red dye? What did they use?
Well, most of it was aniline dye.
Okay.
The earlier pieces, like that one over there, is
Yeah, that
Bayetta.
Bayetta.
They took uniforms and stripped the yarn out of them, and it's also called baize or Bayetta. It came generally from Great Britain,
Okay.
And that
that's what
was
you're
that-
talking about over there.
and it's got this feel to it that's more coarse.
That's an English, more of an English piece.
Yeah.
That's a nice one too.
This is
What year is
a little later.
Yeah.
In the early years, they did blocking
Mm.
because they couldn't do the serrated.
Mm.
But then they learned to do this. This is still probably pre-18 or pre-18 or 1900.
So you're earlier ones are blocked like this, but then they learned how to do this like probably 1880s. This is 1850s here. 18.
But this may have some Bayetta. You can feel it's not soft wool.
Yeah.
That red could be
Yeah.
Bayetta.
Bayetta or Bayetta?
Bayetta, B-Y-A-T-A. I think.
Okay. That's cool.
I just got this. This is just a rug,
That's
but a
nice.
nice earlier.
These are all Navajo.
Yeah. This is probably, see, these are borderless.
Yeah.
Then they started doing these borders.
Okay.
Then they started doing borders with design on them. But this is this is probably 1920, in the 1920s probably.
Is the lazy line? Are these lazy line, or what do they call
Yeah.
those lines?
Yeah, like right here
Yeah, and here.
at an angle.
And they're usually there are spirit lines that exit. Here's one where they let the spirits out
Yeah.
of the.
Yeah, it's just where the red stops and the white may meander out.
Sometimes they call them spirit lines or
Yeah,
something.
that's exactly what it was. But yeah, this was
Those are
a rug.
beautiful.
Yeah.
What,
and-
what is something like this? This is something I would see more of than these, obviously.
yeah.
These are about 500 to 1200, somewhere in there.
Well,
There's that-
yeah, that's probably about right. It depends on condition. Where
Yeah.
this is in reasonably good condition for its age.
Yeah.
And the other thing that's hard is when this bleeds out.
Mhm.
The red.
Red's always the first to go.
That Yavachai is really,
That's really cool.
yeah, and that's an early one.
That's really neat. Cool.
And then this is the earliest piece I've ever had. I trying to display it, but I don't know. I'm gonna maybe try to think about having it rewoven.
And then,
That was a child's wearing blanket.
and this is 1820s or older, 1700s.
That is probably about 1860s.
Oh, okay.
But that has Bayetta, and the blue, the deep blue is indigo.
Okay.
That's usually from crushed insects.
Oh wow. That's interesting.
Wow.
That's really cool.
Yeah, that's a pretty rare piece. They thought it was, it came out of Palm Springs, California. A guy had it, and his brother and he thought it was a saddle blanket from, who was it? One of the Wild West people was their saddle blanket. So the brother liked it, and so he cut the other end off to have a piece of it down below. It used to be like that on both ends.
Wow. That's sad, huh?
Yeah.
You want to wrap these back up, or you
No.
You good there?
How old do you think this deputy badge is?
That was dug up in Tucson, outside of where it had been a prison.
Mm-hmm.
For real?
Yeah, and I think it's probably, this one's probably,
Get hold of your hand, John.
1900,
That's rare,
1890s.
They made so many reproductions of these.
Well, you gotta
Yeah.
be careful.
Yeah.
This one I got.
It looks
really
good with
cheap,
the hook.
and I'm not sure.
Hand bent hook.
Yeah.
That one, doesn't look. That
Yeah.
looks like a fantasy.
This one's for real.
Mm-hmm.
They're so hard. Those are so easy to fake.
Yeah. This is a war club,
From an Indian?
Plains Indian.
What when you say plains? Who are they?
Could have been Cheyenne, it could have
Yeah.
been Blackfeet, who knows, but this is a buster. That's
Yeah.
what they would hit them in the head with.
Yeah.
How do they attach the ball to it, or is it all just carved
It's
in?
all
All
carved
carved out,
It's
yeah.
all carved in one piece.
And these are like Mississippi culture, like 800 or 900. These are really early pipes.
Did
Yeah.
you say Mississippi?
Ceramic or clay?
Mississippi culture, the mountain people
Okay.
in the Midwest.
So back in the 400 or 500.
This is Chaco Canyon, which is prehistoric. This is about 1200 AD.
Wow.
And
Chaco Canyon is Indian or Mexican?
oh, that's a culture. Well, it was Indian.
Indian.
You know, prehistoric. This is prehistoric here. This is a basket from there also.
Where was the Chaco Canyon tribe located?
That, you know where the Four Corners are.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. It was in near the Four Corners, but it's in New Mexico, I think. Or
It wasn't Mesa Verde.
no.
Yeah.
No, I've had Mesa Verde stuff. And this is all early China stuff. If you get porcelain, I bought that from you guys. You had, it had damage, but that particular pot shape is rare.
Yeah.
But these are really early Chinese, and these are quite valuable. A lot of them had these.
Is this something that you always knew, or you just grown to love?
Oh,
you just
you
love.
learn.
you
You
just-
learn. And you make mistakes and you
Yeah.
learn.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then all that is what they call Canton or Nanking, which is blue and white.
What dynasty would that be?
Oh, I don't know what the dynasty. I know the age of most of them. Most of them are like 1810, 20. Some of them up to 1840. But it's pretty popular stuff, the blue and white. These I got are really early. One of them so early it was flaking off, but those are extremely early.
Like what does that mean?
Oh,
Like
early 1700s, maybe 1600s.
and are those Japanese or
Chinese.
Chinese?
But the cap and base are all beautifully carved.
Nice. You like to get some? Is this a
That's a repop.
yeah for
I got it for $75 along with that badge.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
But it's a neat, well, it was a, what do they call them?